Good morning, Stacy Zampa coming to you from Stamford, Connecticut. I have a series of short videos based on our Compass tools that I would like to share with you. I'm going to start with my very first Compass tool, my very favorite Compass tool, which is Insights. So I'm going to share my screen and head over to the Compass platform, where I have already brought up the Insight tool, and I'm going to focus on one Broad Street Unit 28DE. So this is the back end of what we see as far as when we put out a listing at Compass. This listing has been on the market for less than 30 days. So I'm going to go back and look at the 30 days. We have total views at 1,354, and that's including Compass and all of the syndicated sites such as Trulia, Realtor.com, and other sites. We've had 92% new visitors for an average time of 1 minute and 5 seconds. 20 people have shared the listing and 5 people have favored it on Compass. I don't look at the Zillow number because they tend to lag a day or two. Zillow, I happen to know, is over 1,500 views, but I do look at Compass and the other sites. I look to see when people were visiting. You can see how many and the date. I then scroll down to see where they are. So our feeder city is New York City, especially for a condo like this. We're getting 18% views. In Stamford, we're getting the next highest at 17%, and so on and so forth. I then have the ability to see how many people are new coming to me and how many are returning. We have 63 new and 37 returning visitors. I can see where the traffic source is coming from, and that way I could focus on pushing out more information via that traffic source. So I have a direct source of 53, meaning people who have maybe seen it from my emails and so on. And then I've got social at 41, and SEO, meaning my website, is at 26. And then there's referrals and other emails. Then we can look at the traffic to see that 56% of people came from my Facebook, then Instagram, and then other sources. The type of device that they're looking at us on could be 66.9 on desktop, and then we have mobile, and we don't have any tablet on this listing. So the sources, the main sources would be my Linktree at 57%, and then luxury presence, which would be my website. Having the ability to know where your people are coming from and what devices they're looking at us on is really important, because with this data, we can then focus on geofencing, geo-targeting, pushing out information to that source versus just casting nets and not knowing where our people are. That is super important. The other thing I do with that data is I nicely goes all into an email every single Monday and gets sent to my seller, along with feedback that we're getting and how many people have seen the listing. So every Monday, my seller around 12 o'clock gets an email, knows exactly how many people came into their house, what their thoughts were, where they're coming from, how long they're looking at the listing, and there's no guessing, which simply makes selling houses easier for more money, quicker, and gives us the ability not to leave money on the table. So thank you for tuning in. I will see you next time for my second favorite Compass tool.